I see a lot of people running in the ICE raids. And I want to share with you guys what you told us when ethnic Black Americans were struggling with the police. I want to share the same things that you told us. Please comply. Please follow the officer's instructions. You should not run at all. You should let justice and you should let the legal system handle it. The legal system will take care of that. So it's very important that you comply and do what the officers tell you to do. There should be no running.
I done ran up all these bands up in hand and made like 5 bands a day. I was broke, came up with a plan, now I'm the man, there ain't no stopping me. I done ran up all these bands up in hand and made like 5 bands a day. I was broke, came up with a plan, now I'm the man, there ain't no stopping me. It ain't no stopping me. Got bands, I'ma run it up, it ain't no stopping me. I was broke, came up with a plan, now I'm the man, it ain't no stopping me. Got bands, I'ma run it up, it ain't no stopping me.
What's going on, y'all? So tonight, we're talking about the power of delineation. There's a lot going on right now. A lot of people are fear-mongering because of the executive orders that Donald Trump is signing, but foundational Black Americans are not shook. I got a couple clips I'm going to play for y'all. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video for some bonus footage I know y'all are going to love. With that being said, roll the first clip.
Black Americans have historically, statistically, and however else you want to write it, been feeling this for the longest of times. This ain't nothing new. The thing is, every time we try to warn people about stuff like this, they tell us, oh, you're playing victim. Oh, stop crying, stop complaining. You're just not trying hard enough, right? Great analogy for it. You can only warn somebody that the stove is hot so many times, and it's just like, you know what? We know the stove hot. Go touch that damn stove and see how hot it is. Now, people are finding out that the stove is hot as fuck. They finding out that motherfucker is hot as hell. Because, see, when all these promises and all these changes and all this and all that was being talked about, the only people that they thought was going to be affected by it is us. Now that stove is turning up that heat and motherfuckers is touching, they're like, oh, shit, it's not just them that's gonna be affected by it. Go back and look at those exit polls. It's not the fact that we're just gonna be quiet. We've been telling motherfuckers about this shit for the longest, right? And if this was actually only affecting us, none of them would show up for us. So if we told you about this and you decided to do this anyway because you didn't think this was gonna affect you, what do you want us to do? We know y'all don't give a fuck about us. Go look at them exit polls.
Nah, real talk, the brother was spitting facts. If you go back and look at those exit polls, nearly 50% of the Latino community voted for Donald Trump. Now they're the main ones asking us Black Americans why we're not out protesting on behalf of illegal immigrants. This doesn't really affect us. We're American, born and raised, been here for centuries. We're not at risk of getting deported, so it's not really our fight.
I'm trying to say this message in the nicest way possible. So TikTok don't ban the account. They good at banning my account, flagging it, saying I ain't doing the right stuff. But let me tell you something. This is for the Black folks. You insert yourself. I don't care about the advocates for Black people that's supposed to be famous sitting down here on these newsstands. You don't speak for me. I don't care about the people on TikTok. You don't speak for me. Anybody that's a Black American that insert themselves into this issue with all these foreigners coming over here illegally and trying to sit out there and protest with them, whatever you get, you deserve. I ain't marching on your behalf. I don't care about your mama, brother, sister, cousin, or kids. Tears. I don't care. I'm not sharing nothing on my page for you. If something happened to you, that's your own problem. You inserted yourself into something that didn't have nothing to do with you. Always trying to be super save somebody. I ain't helping nobody. I ain't marching with nobody. I ain't saving nobody. If you got to go out there and get a passport to go to any country in the world, from China to Dubai to Russia, even Africa, so do they. Who go out there and march for somebody illegally? That makes sense to y'all, to go out there and march for somebody to be illegally in a country committing crime? They don't even like Black Americans. And it's worldwide. And you going to sit out there and risk your life? I won't march for you. I won't stand for you. I won't share your name or pour a bottle of liquor for you. I ain't going to tell you that. I don't care if you call it me. I ain't standing with you. So you go out there and you insert yourself into somebody else's business if you want to. Listen to all them people that's calling themselves leaders of the black community, because ain't nobody lead me but God.
Oh my God, that sister is hilarious. But she's not wrong. Right now, we are in the middle of a delineation movement. We're standing on this foundational Black American lineage. And part of that means we are being loyal to the people who are indigenous to this soil. Folks fighting for illegal immigrants. First of all, why are you fighting for someone to do something illegal? It makes no sense. But right now, the fact that everyone is looking for Black Americans to lend our voices to their struggle is only pushing us to gain a new level of solidarity. A lot of Black folks, foundational Black Americans online are saying, hey, this is not our fight. Hey, we're going to sit this one out. Hey, don't get involved in this 14th Amendment debate. We are native to this soil. We don't have to worry about getting deported. We need to be focused on delineation and reparations. Right now, Donald Trump has just signed an executive order to effectively end affirmative action in government contracting and end DEIA policies in general. So we have enough issues of our own that we need to be focused on. I think it's a good thing that the DEIA and affirmative action is being eliminated, because it has already been bastardized and diluted to cover and benefit everyone to the exclusion of Black Americans. So I'm fine with the ending of DEI policies, but we need to be pushing to replace affirmative action and replace DEI with lineage-based reparations, not race-based reparations, which is unconstitutional. We need something specific to our lineage to repair the specific and unique harms caused to us. With that being said, roll the next clip.
African American communities have suffered under Democratic control. To those I say the following: what do you have to lose by trying something new like Trump? What do you have to lose? I say it again, what do you have to lose? Look, what do you have to lose? You're living in poverty, your schools are no good, you have no jobs, 58% of your youth is unemployed. What the hell do you have to lose?
All right, guys, if you've made it this far in the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button to support the channel. And if you haven't done so already, smash the subscribe button for more content just like this. I promised you some bonus footage, and of course, I'm going to deliver. But first, let me respond to what Donald Trump said in this last clip. Donald Trump is like a fire in the forest. It can be devastating for the environment, or in the long run, it could be beneficial. Let me tell you what I mean. There is something called a prescribed burning, and that's a forest management technique where fire is intentionally set under carefully managed conditions to clear out underbrush, dead trees, and invasive species. This can improve soil nutrients, reduce the risk of catastrophic wildfires, and promote the growth of healthier and more diverse vegetation. I think something similar could be said about our situation here in America. There are a lot of these policies like DEI, even affirmative action, which were hidden or subtle ways of giving Black Americans reparations. Instead of just giving Black Americans the reparations that we deserved, they tried to implement DEI policies, affirmative action, and open border policies to incentivize all these other groups basically to come and replace us. But we see that that has backfired. It hasn't worked out. And now it's time to clear all of this past history, clear all of this extra invasive species out of the way, and focus on giving the foundational Black Americans the justice that they deserve. Replace DEI, replace affirmative action. Right now, it's reparations for foundational Black Americans. Everything else is not our fight. But hey, that's just what I think. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button on your way out. Leave something in the comment section if you think I got it wrong, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Yo, what up? So I'm seeing a lot of videos right now of black people kind of outraged, upset about mass deportations. And I just got one thing to say. Black people, mind your business. Mind your business. This ain't none of your business. Ask yourself this question. If they were deporting black people, do you think that the South American Latino community that consider themselves white will come to your defense? Matter of fact, they benefit from an amendment, the 14th Amendment, which was meant for black people, slaves, when it comes to birthright citizenship, when they drop anchor babies. Then take advantage of every social program that black people depend on. So all I gotta say is, mind your business. This ain't even our fight.
I done ran up all these bands, up in hand and made like 5 bands a day. I was broke, came up with a plan, now I'm the man, there ain't no stopping me. I done ran up all these bands, up in hand and made like 5 bands a day. I was broke, came up with a plan, now I'm the man, there ain't no stopping me. It ain't no stopping me. Got better, better.